Okay, class. By this time, I've greeted you all individually and directed you to your assigned seat. I've also given each of you a worksheet for our first class together this school year. Now, I'd like to say welcome, bienvenue in French, to you all together as a class. I'm confident it will be a great year for us. As you can see, there are three main things I want to get done in class today. The first we've already done. That was for me to show you where your seat is. Next, I want to let you get to know me a little better, and then I want to give you a chance to get to know your classmates a little better. So, as far as getting to know me a little better, I gave you this quiz, the Mr. Elliot Not to Be Graded Warm-Up Quiz. You've had a few minutes to complete that. Let's see how you did. And the first question on there is, how old is Mr. Elliot? Am I 27, 39, or 44? Well, let's take a quick look at some pictures of me throughout my life. This is me when I was 7 in 2nd grade. This is me when I was 12 in 8th grade. This is me when I got married. I was 26. So a little bit more of a close-up shot for you. And this is me today, more or less what I look like. Actually, a little less each day. And how old am I? Well, I was born in 1968, and that makes me 44. So, your first answer should have been 44. My next question for you is, what is my NBA team? Is it the Lakers, the Nets, or the Mavs? Well, as you can see, it is the Lakers. That is my favorite NBA team. Now, that's a clue to my next question. Where was I born? In France, Orlando, or Los Angeles? You guessed it, Los Angeles. Okay, here we are in Orlando, and now this is where Los Angeles is in the state of California. All right, the next question is, how many languages do I speak? Well, the right answer to that is 3. English, as you can hear. French also, as you might guess, since I'm a French teacher, but I also speak German. Now, I'm learning Spanish right now, but I can't say that I actually speak it. I'm just getting started. Next question. True or false? I lived in France. Well, the answer is true. In fact, I want to show you a few pictures of my time in France right now. Okay, again, here we are in Florida, and this is to show you where France is. And this is the area of France I lived in. You see near Grenoble there? I lived about halfway between Grenoble and the border of Italy in a very mountainous place. The name of my town was called Les Serres. It was on this mountain. You see there in the yellow circle is Les Serres, the little village I lived in. That pine forest you see above, that is the highest altitude pine forest in all of Europe. And I used to hike through there all the time. This is a picture of me and my family, only about half a mile from our house. It's my son riding his bike. It's what it looks like in the snow. We got lots of snow. Lots and lots of snow. There's our village in the snow. By the way you say snow in French is la neige. This is our village in springtime. This is our house all covered in snow. And some more pictures. This is a view from our balcony, and we actually lived above the clouds. There are different levels of clouds. We'd have some below us and some above us. Those are some below us. Okay, I'm going to go quickly now through some different pictures in our house in France. It was a tiny little chalet we lived in. That's our little French car. A castle in a nearby town called Vizille. That was my daughter, trying to look like a statue. Here we are in an ice cave with some friends, and we had a wonderful time. That was me at work. I was the business manager for a vacation center there in France. I also taught English while I was in France. Here I am with my class. We had a great time. Okay, to finish up our quiz, true or false? I play the piano. That is false. I actually play the guitar. How many kids do I have? You might have seen 2 kids. So, that's the answers to the quiz. Once again, welcome to my French class, and I'm sure we're going to have a great year. Bye-bye. Au revoir.